Welcome everybody to SHINRA Society. This is a channel for everything heart, mind, and soul. And if you clicked on the video, it's because you kind of want a brief introduction of who I am, but also what the channel is and what it means to me. So let's get right into it. What is SHINRA Society, right? What does SHINRA mean? Well, SHINRA translates in English to heart, mind, and soul. And so what that means to me is that there's an interconnectedness between those three aspects of your being, right? Your heart, your mind, your soul. And however you affect one, the others will have some kind of connected after effect because of how you're starting to move forward in one of those domains in your life. And so that kind of interconnectedness between those three creates a sense of movement, no matter whether you want to or not, in all three of those domains, from any one of those being pushed forward or back. And so we kind of just want to show that here and show our journey. And so that kind of leads me into, why do I want to make these videos? First things first, I want to track my journey. I want to be able to look back at some of the older videos and see where I've come from, and kind of appreciate the changes that are happening in my life, but also be able to notice those changes, because it's kind of hard to see those when you're just living life. It's kind of like right now I have braces in and Invisalign, and day to day it's hard to see that kind of change and that movement and progress. But when I look at pictures of how my teeth were before any of the changes that have been made, it's clear to see the jump in the progress that my teeth have made. And I think that that's true with a lot of things in life, right? It's hard to see day to day how things are progressing, but when we look back months and even years, we kind of see that progress. So that's one of the reasons why I'm making these videos, so I can look back and kind of see that progress I'm making. Also, others have done it for me, and so I kind of want to give back in that sense, that just listening to other people's point of views, opinions, struggles, and shortcomings, but also how they've overcome those things in their lives, has helped me see kind of thought processes and habits that I've had that I no longer want, but didn't even know that I was conducting those kind of habitual and subconscious habits, until I saw somebody else kind of work on their own issues and see the light on the other side of the tunnel. So I didn't even know it was a problem until somebody else solved that problem for themselves and showed and described what it felt like to be out of that struggle. So I kind of want to make these videos so that other people can see the struggles that I'm going through, and the struggles that Jay and Q are going to go through as well, and how they've overcome that, and what life can look like on the other side of them. And also, just talking through these problems helps pull things that are stuck deep in my head out, and verbalizing them not only makes them real, but makes them something that I can now work on, instead of something habitual and subconscious that was just happening in the background that was so natural I didn't even know that there was a problem. Like I said previously, seeing other people go through it helps me, but also speaking through it and talking through all these issues helps illuminate some of the things that I'm experiencing that I didn't even know I was experiencing, because I was just keeping them stuck in a thought loop in my head and not allowing myself to make progress on those. So how this shows up for me in my life, and the reason why I'm kind of interested in making these videos and seeing where things go, and seeing how I can connect with other people, seeing how the content connects with other people, is that personally I have been on a journey now, and I think I'm trending upwards, but at some point last year, 2 years ago now, time is flying, I had hit a low, just a really low time in my life, and that low it took me hitting that low to realize that there were things I wanted to change in my life. And from that moment on, when I realized I wanted to change things, I began moving towards seeking help, advice, and different point of views so that I can move in a better direction, become more emotionally stable. That's the big one I'm working on now, trying to gain an internal locus of control for my emotions. And so the way that this shows up in my life in terms of the connectedness between the heart, soul, and the mind is that right now I'm running a lot. And running is one of the only ways that I can experience this kind of switch in my emotions so quickly, and that I can't experience anywhere else. And so I'll be either just in a bad mood or just feeling lazy, and then I'll go for that run, and afterwards I'll feel like I can conquer the world. I'll feel like no matter what obstacle is placed in front of me, I will be able to overcome it. And it's gotten me feeling this kind of high so much lately that I'm even contemplating pushing myself in my running to try and compete in higher and higher levels. And so now I'm saying, let's just aim as high as we can, and if we fall somewhere even a little short of that, then we'll still have made tremendous progress. And so I'm now aiming for Olympics. I'm aiming for something that most people would think and say, I haven't done this my whole life, and I haven't run my whole life. This has been a new addition to my life. I've done it on and off, but because of how good my mood was after these runs, and how much I feel capable after these runs to conquer whatever obstacles that I face afterwards, and because of how much physical exercise affects my mental state and my belief in myself, my self-efficacy, I now feel like the Olympics is a reasonable goal. Like I can do it. So that's how it shows up in my life, this connectedness between the mind, heart, and the soul. The soul is something that I'm still connecting with, and I know it's there, but I think it's going to take a little bit more time to develop my mind and body before, and so body kind of connected to heart there, but my mind, heart, and then my soul will come into play a little bit later. And so I guess bringing it all back, right, the goal of this channel for me, because I just spoke about how I see this connectedness working within ourselves, the goal for me is to make other people aware that life is just so complex. There's no one simple solution to anything, and if you want to work on one aspect of your being, you will inevitably need to work on all of them, and by working on one, you will be moving forward in the other ones, as well as if you hold yourself back in one of these aspects, your mind, heart, your soul, you will also be limiting your progress in these other arenas of your life. And so I hope that by sharing my and also Jay and Quinn's point of views on what Shinra is to us, what Shinra means to us, we can kind of find some fundamentals of life and some habits that you can build and some thought processes that you can have that are common and fundamental for everyone to have in order to lead the most honest and true version of your own life. And hopefully we can kind of learn the lessons that life gives us and portray those teachings in a way and describe those teachings through these videos in a way that can help other people make progress in their own goals in life. And so I guess that's what Shinra means to me, and I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited to talk through all the things that are going on in my life, as well as talk through the failures and the lows in life, so that I can better understand not only how I got there, but how I can avoid going there again, but also how we can learn from that, because life isn't all just positive. So I'm excited for this channel. I'm excited for the kind of people that I will be able to connect to and with, and I hope that I can make a change in anybody's life, because I know I'm making changes in mine, and they're positive, and I can't wait to see where I go. And so if I can have other people join that journey for me and with me, then I'll feel like I've accomplished something in regards to giving back to someone. So keep an eye out. Every week we're going to be posting videos, 2, 3, 4 videos, and let us know what you think. Let us know how you can connect to these topics as well. And I want it to be interactive. I want to have conversations with people. I want to see those comments, and positive, negative, whatever it is, I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep an eye out for future videos. Thanks.